Someone who has an accident, like in case of Bradley's, just, off the plane, essentially, with his accident. I work on them right away. Somebody broke their legs, I work on them right away. I mean, they should go get a cast and all that, but I'm on a tennis court. I'm playing with this guy on a tennis court, and he feels something behind his knee, like somebody got a bat and just cracked him on the back of his knee. And what he did is tore his hamstring, probably. And I immediately went over there and started working on him. You call the ambulance and all that. Well, before they even got to this in Tahiti, I worked him right on a tennis court. Helped him out, I saw him about a month later, and he had his whole thing wrapped around his leg and all. But he said, "Yeah, I want to thank you for what you did. It made me feel so much better. I know that the pain was still there, but what you did on me really helped because, I could tolerate the other things that they did to me in the hospital and things like that." So if you know what you're doing, you can help people right away. You cannot overdo things. Like I wouldn't overdo a neck. Any kind of car accident, I'm not going to overdo the neck area. I may put hot towels, but very, 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 not reinforced thumb stuff. That would be crazy. Because of the neck is so susceptible to it's true the whole body, but more so the neck with the ligament either overstretched or torn. So you have a really, really hypermobile situation. So you have to be careful about that. However, having said that, I do quite a lot of things that somebody's got injury right away. So.
For example, I'm remembering, I think in massage school, they said pretty much at the time of immediate injury, you don't touch it.
Yeah, of course. That's
anywhere,
yeah.
Don't touch it. Yeah. And so I'm thinking, what if it wasn't the neck, but a knee or an ankle, sprained ankle? Someone sprains their ankle an hour ago.
Yeah.
And then I think, my inclination would be to tell them to either put heat or ice on it, whichever feels best to them. Maybe when it quiets down, I might work on it, but what would you do in that situation?
Oh, I quiet them down for them. I don't put ice on them. I help them quiet it down. When a sprained ankle is swollen, what do you think you're going to do first? That's an obvious one. What are you going to do first? I ask you.
Me? I would tell them to put ice or heat as they like it. That's what I would do first.
Okay, we're going to step out of that world now. And we'll look at another world that looks at it from with different possibilities. So you don't have that available. No ice available to you. You're down the beach and it's happened. And now what are you going to do? Based on what you've learned in this class.
Well, I would be, I'm the tentative person that I tend to be, but I would, if it's the ankle, and it just happened.
Swelling, circulation, pain.
I would work on the lower leg.
Ooh, keep working at it. It's not there yet.
I would. That's where actually I would. I would start on the lower leg, nice and gentle, working up the leg.
Nice.
And
stop right there. Stop right there. That's not the first place to work on.
Then I would go to the bottom of the foot.
No, that's not the first place.
Still not there.
No, you know it.
What?
You know the answer.
I'm getting a hint. The glutes.
When is it? Work on the
glutes.
Why would you work on the glutes?
Because during an injury we tend to tense right there.
That's one. What else?
Hold.
What else?
So the glutes and the lower back.
Yeah, but why the glutes? The tendency to tighten up over there is one thing, but why? You have swelling over there. So why the glutes first?
Well, it releases the way in which we're holding pain.
Well, that sounds easy, but it doesn't persuade me. So why?
The sciatic nerve goes all the way.
The sciatic nerve is one.
Oh, thank you.
And guess what? The circulation got to go out somewhere.
Yeah,
Do you think it's going to go out on the toe and come back into the body and the shoulder? It's got to come via what? It's got to come through the glutes. So it behooves you to work on the glutes first, for many reasons. And so I can touch the ankle like that, and they're throbbing with pain. I work on the glutes, and I can go back there, only working on the glutes, and no throbbing with pain. That quick. So forget the ice.
Yeah.
Go straight. Do not pass Do not collect $200. Do not pass a goal. Go directly to the glutes.
Straight to the glutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
these are strategies. I mean, the school of thought that uses ice, it's correct for them. This is their agenda. This it applies. It's applicable for what they're doing. It doesn't work for me because I have a totally different agenda. My agenda is not to vasoconstrict the vessels. My agenda is to vasodilate it so that the fluids there can go out, because you have to have new fluids if you want to repair. This is a no-brainer. The physiology of the human body is that it requires new chemicals to repair, laying down the fiber and whatever it is. So therefore, when you get fluids out, you have room to have more stuff to come in. Get the retired guys out of the way and get new employees into the, get the warriors in there. And so, and so with that mindset, you still have to know what you're doing. You cannot like guesswork, because you can hurt somebody otherwise. So that's why the ice is a remedy, because there's too many in different possibilities in different scenarios. It's never all going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
So therefore, we've got to follow something that's going to work for everybody. And our work is, we work on each person at a time. It's always going to be different. And that's a skill that you want to gain. That's what this class is. The skill of advanced touch in a way that will help people right away. Ice? No. I don't even understand what ice is, except if I want to make ice chai. And in the winter times. That's it. And, so you can say, do I ever use ice? I never ever. Yes, in chiropractic school we had to. But when I was in a clinic, I never used ice. By the time I got to senior clinic, my reputation in the school was pretty known. And even the chiropractors over there would ask me questions like carpal tunnel. These guys are my mentors. And I'm coming over there, they was curious. And I said, and then one of my students, one of my classmates, who was ahead of me, because every summers I took off. In chiropractic school, you can go straight through, or you can take the summers off. So the guys who went straight through, they finished in 3 years. The ones that take summers off, it takes 4 years. But the difference is that 3 years you're brain dead, 4 years you can operate. And so this guy, my classmate, who was already ahead of me, had his carpal tunnel for years. Even the teachers in school wasn't able to help him, and the mentors in the senior clinic wasn't able to help him. They asked me to go look at him. I worked on him for 15, 20 minutes, and his pain went away forever. Now, I'm not tooting my horn. I'm saying that you can do what I do, if not the same, better.
Did you work his glutes?
No. Any ideas what I worked on first? Close. It's the neck area, because it's all feeding from the cervicals and the thoracic. So it's the neck area first. Levator scapular, yeah, all those areas, neck areas, the shoulder girdle. Shoulder girdle, take pressure off the brachialis, the brachial plexus. Went in and did, today we're going to do a armpit technique. Oh no, we did this already, but we're going to review that. The compression traction on the arms. All the muscle attachments coming in, whether it's from the back, the front, the lower. And then the brachialis, of course, here. And then compression down here. Definitely there's compression traction here. Carpal tunnel is this movement. So it's going to be attachment up in at this joint here. So ultimately you have to come over here and do a compression traction. That way or this way, which we already know. That's the key, that's the final thing for carpal tunnel, is this compression traction. And then the pain goes away. And you can do this, if you're efficient enough, you can do it in 15 minutes. Like sitting in a chair like this, pressing on her neck. Pressing on her neck. Oh, you're tight. Just like this.
Yes, I need some of this.
Lean. Well, see, next year when we split the class in half, we're going to be doing chair techniques.
Where is that class going to be?
All over the world. It'll be available, you'll see. Bye.